Anyone hungry for a little bit more weight? Yeah. It's second helping time. Oh, Ian is back in his fancy slacks.
Can I just say I'd always make time for Darcy Buster.
Oh, here we go.
Always.
Look, it's a Can I say, the Twitter sphere has gone crazy for your trousers. They are a win-win. Right, let's talk about Caroline and Pasha and their waltz. She's really loving this dance, and let's see if we can see why.
Well, I think it's a slower dance. It's given her time. She's had some very fast technical dances, and this is much slower. And I actually slowed this down because it was so lovely. She does a standing spin here, and basically she starts off with a normal standing spin, then she goes into a head roll, then she goes into an arabesque, picks up an eros, and then I just thought it'd be lovely to see it backwards, and it looks just as nice backwards.
So you could do it. You could just do it. If they could do it both ways on Saturday, it'd be good.
Yeah, it would be.
She's got such bendy back. She's like Joanne Clifton.
She does.
Incredible.
I mean, I think it's going to be a great dance for them, and I think it's going to be fireworks.
Woo! A box of rockets.
They're so
for
wonderful.
Flackers. Okay, Jake and Jeanette are doing a rumba, and they've told us already that it's going to be a romantic rumba as opposed to a naughty rumba.
Yeah. Well, you know, it should be romantic. It's the dance of love, Zoe.
Okay.
And I think,
I never quite
I think
got that.
the main thing he's got to think about is obviously there's a lot of hip action, a lot of straight legs, and it's all toe leads, no heel leads. But it's all about also expressing the music and keeping it continuous. There should be no full stops there. It should always be continuous and smooth. I did notice there he did an underarm turn with Jeanette, and he dropped his arm. If I show you, look, if you do it with me, right?
Yeah.
We demonstrate. Turn.
Okay. Where do I go?
Turn, and then he's dropping his arm as he's turning her. You see, like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's not very efficient, is it? No.
Of course, not
so
at all.
So the best thing to do is when he turns, you keep the hand up above the head.
Go on, Jake, keep it
and
efficient.
let her turn, you see?
Yes,
and then you
I
just
see.
turn around like that.
Oh, that's lovely.
Perfect.
Thank you so
God,
much.
You were so awful in rehearsals. I was much better now.
I always
Obviously
save
weren't
it for
trying
best.
hard enough,
Do
were you,
mind? But let's see. So kind to me. This is why I had to put up with. Frankie and Kevin are doing a samba to La Bamba. Come on. Oh, I like how you do that. Tickle. Tell me about it. What can you... Is it good? Is it good? Can you tell me it's good?
You know, the thing is, she's got more confidence now. So obviously Kevin is throwing in everything but the kitchen sink, which I don't blame him for. She's capable of it. They did a lovely roll there, and you know, like a samba roll, it's quite difficult, isn't it? You've tried it yourself.
I have.
But if you master it, it's that classic dance step in samba that everybody loves to see. My concern is always, and I do this, I'm doing this far too often with Frankie, but it's the feet and legs. I really think that she needs to be using them more, have a little bit more attention to them, because if she does that, she could be absolutely
Full
perfect. I just think that this is only the weak thing. You know, dancing comes from the feet. It's from the feet upwards.
OK, all right. I'm sure she's taken notes. This weekend, ladies and gentlemen, Judy and Anton are doing a paso doble. Win-win. I think this is going to be epic for all the right reasons. How is she looking?
You know, I love about Judy is she's trying very hard, and she's improved. There's no doubt about that. I do think all her dances look very similar. I think, you know, well, they do. They do. And you've got to remember, every dance has a different characteristic, and she needs to show the characteristic of paso doble, which is more shaping, it's too upright.
Spanish lines.
Now, I'd like to see, even as far as this is concerned, they're doing pivots in ballroom hold. I would like to see her hold Anton round there.
Right.
And if she could take this arm out and put it out there, and then maybe look at him.
Hold Anton
round the back. I know it's
back.
difficult, but look at Anton. He's gorgeous.
OK.
And then maybe you can get that sort of
Very
shaping.
quickly, you have 15 seconds to talk about Pixie and Trent,
Yep.
who are doing a foxtrot.
Well, it's beautiful, absolutely stunning.
You have 19 seconds.
She's always her posture in ballroom is absolutely awesome. And I just stopped it here. She's got that lovely vase shaped head out of a vase.
Don't feel pressured.
Sorry, scribbling over your face, Pixie. There.
She won't mind. 3
but
seconds.
she just needs to get her hips up and her feet together a little bit more.
You are out of time. Ian Waite! Go on, Pixie. Let's go. That is all we have time for tonight. Join me tomorrow at the same time. I'll be joined by Steve and Ola, and Mark and Karen, and Judy and Anton. It's your bit.
Plus, Zoe will be joined by Strictly costume designer Vicky Gill. Don't miss it.
Keep dancing.
Right.
Where do we go?